Zamato Elite.
Hey guys, I'm Zamato Elite, and I have my PS3 collection. I've been asked to do this video by a couple people, so I thought I'd do it. Pretty much my game collection. I'm going to show you the games in the order I bought them. So let's start with the first one I picked off the shelf is Killzone 2. One of my favorite FPSs of all time. I love the multiplayer. I thought the single player was good on lower difficulties, but on higher difficulties, it's just going to make you rage. But the multiplayer is excellent. It's a very difficult platinum, which I've yet to get, actually. I've been working on this one for a long time and don't have a platinum yet. MGS4, absolute masterpiece. Excellent game. Excellent. But the thing with this game that I didn't like is what's his name? Hideo Kojima has a problem of not knowing what to cut out. So you'll sit there for literally like an hour at a time watching these ridiculously long and redundant cutscenes. I mean, when you beat the game, you get like a 2-hour movie after you beat the game because you have to watch this really long cutscene. It really isn't even that like interesting. It's not really that good. There was a lot of points in the game where I thought he could have cut out and made the game a bit more concise and clean because simplicity is really important when telling a story. You don't want to convolute things and make it confusing for the player or viewer. Next game I got was Resistance: Fall of Man. I've actually yet to beat this game. I really have a tough time playing this because it has no trophies. I don't know why Insomniac has not made trophies for this game. I think it's a bit unacceptable, honestly. But as a shooter, it's pretty old. I mean, it's one of the first PS3 games. It's not going to blow you away like Killzone 2 will. But it's a pretty fun arcade shooter. It's not anything you're supposed to take seriously. And it's a good game to break out and see how far the PlayStation 3 game library has come since it was first launched. You just see a massive improvement. MotorStorm, this is my only racing game I have currently. Honestly, the PS3 doesn't have really good racing titles. We're waiting for Gran Turismo, but I've never been a big fan of Gran Turismo in the past. I kind of thought their games were boring as fuck. I could never get past like getting the license. Remember that in like the old games like Gran Turismo 3 or whatever? But MotorStorm's like a really fun, like casual racer. It doesn't take that much skill. You just kind of pick a big truck and just go, on these dirt paths. It can be a pretty fun game to play. But again, it's not really good for hardcore racing fans. I'm not a hardcore racing fan. I'm more of a casual racer, so this is pretty fun. But again, no trophies, so I really don't have much of an incentive to play it. Now, actually, I was supposed to insert here Ratchet and Clank. Because they had a deal at Toys R Us where you get 3 DVD or 3 Blu-rays, not Blu-rays, but games. Well, there are Blu-rays, but games for like the price of 2. So I also got Ratchet and Clank, but I regretfully traded Ratchet and Clank into GameStop for credit, so I don't really have a copy with me today. I'm really pissed that I did that. Really stupid. Modern Warfare 2. It has excellent single player, excellent spec ops. But the multiplayer, I think, is a big casual noob fest, so I'm not really interested in that. If you're a noob and you're a casual, then go get Modern Warfare 2 for multiplayer. But I mean, as for like the single player, it's a really fun single player. It's a really easy platinum. I got the platinum really easily. Assassin's Creed 2, extremely easy game. I found this platinum to be so easy. I got the platinum in like 3 days. It's a pretty fun game. I found the control scheme to be incredibly frustrating. It was pissing me off beyond belief. I'd like run up shit I didn't want to, and I'll be jumping off crap. I mean, just to jump, you have to hold down like 4 buttons and press X in the directional pad. I mean, it's just like solving Cryptos to do a jump. So, really, I'm not a big fan of Assassin's Creed's control scheme. But as for story, characters, and gameplay, it's awesome. I love the first Assassin's Creed. Fallout 3. I'm actually still working on this game. Pretty fun game. It gets a little repetitive, a little boring. It's also really unrefined. A lot of glitches. I think they called Fallout because you will be falling out of the level. Like falling into space, infinite space, a couple times, especially on the DLC content, which is just a complete glitch fest and frame rate fest as well. And all the versions, including PC, 360, and PS3, have had problems with that. Then finally, BioShock. This is an excellent game. Really well refined, excellent story, excellent gameplay. Really likable world. If you're a big Ayn Rand, fan, or you've read her work like I have, then you're going to get a lot out of this game because it makes a lot of Ayn Rand references, to individualism and objectivism and all that crap. So, if you're into that, then definitely a good game. Definitely a good game. Probably one of the best games I've played in a long time. Out of my collection, my favorite games, my top three games: BioShock, Metal Gear Solid 4, and Killzone 2. These are my top three favorite games in my collection currently. And Killzone is okay. This is excellent, and this is excellent. So I have pretty nice titles, I think. So, peace.